get started. So we're going to start on our back. Come down onto your back. Bringing the knees over the ankles, the arms alongside the body. Feel the back of the pelvis heavy on the floor. You bring your fingertips to your hip bones and your thumbs to your lower ribs, just so you feel that space. Take an inhale. As you exhale, engage the pelvic floor and activate the lower abdominals to bring the hips closer to the ribs, and the lower back will flatten on the floor. Inhale, release back to a neutral pelvis, a little bit of space under the lower back. Exhale, contract pelvic floor, lower abdominals, and flatten the lower back. Try not to use the buttocks of the legs. Try to focus on those transverse abdominis muscles. Inhale, release to neutral. One more time, engage pelvic floor, activate the lower abdominals, and flatten the lower back. Take an inhale here. As you exhale, squeeze the ribs to the hips to bring the shoulders up off the floor. Inhale, release the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, release the hips away from the ribs. Inhale a breath. Exhale, lift pelvic floor, lower abdominals, and rock the hips toward the ribs. Inhale a breath. Exhale, squeeze ribs to hips, shoulders and head come off the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, release the ribs away from the hips. Exhale, release the hips away from the ribs. Hold as you inhale. One more time, engage pelvic floor, lower abdominals, rock the hips toward the ribs. Inhale a breath. Exhale, squeeze the ribs to the hips. Hold here, inhale. As you exhale, extend the right leg forward. Inhale, reach the right leg up. Exhale, reach the leg forward. Inhale, lower the foot back to the floor. Exhale, the left leg forward. Inhale, leg to the ceiling. Exhale, leg forward. Lower the foot back to the floor. Release the ribs away from the hips. Release the hips away from the ribs. And let the arms drop. Keeping the knees over the ankles. Engage pelvic floor, lower abdominals, but maintain that neutral pelvis. Try not to rock the pelvis. Press through the feet, squeeze the glutes, and just hover the hips 1 inch off the floor. As you exhale, press the hips straight up, squeeze the glutes. Inhale, lower the hips 1 inch off the floor. Exhale, squeeze and lift. Inhale, hover 1 inch. Exhale, press straight up. Leave the hips high. And as you exhale, spin on the heels, spin the knees and toes out to the side. Feel those outer glutes working. Inhale, rotate to parallel. Exhale, press open. Inhale, rotate to parallel. Exhale, rotate open. Inhale, back to parallel. As you exhale, roll down, upper back, then middle back, then lower back. Release to a neutral pelvis. Keep your neutral pelvis and contract pelvic floor, lower abdominals. Squeeze the glutes to hover the hips 1 inch off the floor. And then press the hips straight up. Leave them up. This time as you exhale, turn the knees and toes in, squeezing the inner thighs and those internal rotators. Inhale, back to parallel. Exhale, rotate in and squeeze. Inhale to parallel. One more time, rotate in and squeeze. Inhale to parallel. And then roll down, upper back, then middle back, then lower back. Bring the soles of the feet together. Let the knees drop open. Just take a moment to rest. And then you're going to roll over onto one side and come up to table. Bringing the shoulders over the wrists, the hips over the knees. Take an inhale. Exhale, lift pelvic floor, lower abdominals, and round into cat, bringing the front ribs into the back ribs. Inhale, lengthen the spine, coming back into table. As you exhale, just reach the right arm forward. Lower the right hand back down. Inhale. Exhale, lift. Pelvic floor, lower abdominals, rounding lower back, middle back, upper back, coming into cat. Pull the front ribs into the back ribs. Lengthen the spine forward, coming into your flat back. And then left arm reaches forward. Try not to move anything else. Lower the left hand down. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, lengthen the spine into table. Reach the right arm forward. Hold here, extend the left leg straight back. Find your balance. Pressing the left palm into the floor. Pressing the right shin into the floor. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lower the hand and knee. Inhale a breath. Exhale, round, lower back, middle back, upper back. Feel the abdominals working as you spread the back body wide. Inhale, lengthen into table. Reach the left arm forward. Extend the right leg back. Feel that oppositional movement. Feel the body stabilizing. Feel the core working, that right inner thigh working, the glute working. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lower the hand and knee. Exhale, just sit back into child's pose. Give the arms a break for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Sliding forward onto your belly. Bring the hands alongside the body, palms face the floor. Let the forehead drop. Inhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. As you exhale, press down through the feet and lift the head and chest off the floor. Make sure you're not reaching the chin forward. Try to lengthen forward through the top of the head. Shoulder blades are squeezing. Feel the muscles along the spine working. Press down through the feet. Activate the inner thighs. Lift the pelvic floor and glutes. Breathing in. Breathing out. Pressing the right hip into the floor. Lift the right leg up off the floor. Exhale, lower it back down. Press the left hip into the floor. Lift the left leg. Active glutes and hamstrings. Exhale, lower it down. Press both hips into the floor. Lift both legs up. Stay here. Maybe the arms float up off the floor just for 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Feel the back body working. Exhale, 2. Active pelvic floor, lower abdominals. Exhale, 3. Release body back down to the floor. Stack the hands in front of you and let the forehead rest on the hands. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. And then bring the hands under the elbows. Press the hands and knees into the floor. Press straight up into a half plank. And then walk the hands in a little bit as you round into cat. Inhale, reverse into cow. And then just sit back into child's pose. Breathing in. And breathing out. And then come rolling on up to sit. Coming down onto your left side. Let the left arm be over your head. Let the head rest on the arm. Bend the knees. And stack the hips so that the right hip is over the left hip. Feel that right hip reaching long toward the end of your mat. So there's a little bit of space under that left waist. Take an inhale. As you exhale, keep the feet together and rotate the knees open. Inhale, bring the knees back together. Lift the right leg straight up. Feel that outer hip working. Inhale, the feet together, knees together. Keep the knees together, rotate the foot up so the thigh turns inward. Inhale, lower. Rotate open. Try not to move the pelvis at all. Inhale, knees together. Leg lifts straight up. Inhale together. Foot lifts. Rotate the thigh in. Inhale together. Rotate the thigh open. Knees together. Whole leg lifts. Legs together. Just the foot lifts. Inhale together. Again, lift the leg up, just hip height. Flex the foot and extend the leg toward the end of your mat. Point the toes and make little circles forward. Make little circles backward. Little circles forward. Tiny little circles. Little circles back. Little circles forward. Little circles back. One more time. Little circles forward. Little circles back. Bend the right knee. Drop the knee to the floor in front of you and just rock back into the twist. A little bit of opening in that hip. And then flipping over to the other side. Coming down onto your right side. Knees are bent. Stacking the left hip over the right hip. Feel that left hip reaching slightly forward. So there's, again, a little bit of space under that right waist. Keep that space there. Keep the toes together. Exhale, press the knees open. Inhale together. Left leg lifts. Pelvis doesn't move throughout. Inhale together. Left toes lift. Inhale together. Toes together, knees apart. Inhale together. Whole leg lifts. Inhale together. Leg turns in, foot lifts. Inhale together. Press the left knee away from the right. Inhale together. Lift the left leg up. Inhale together. Turn the leg in. Coming together. Lift the leg up, hip height. Flex the foot, extend the leg out. Reach out through the heel. And then point the toes, making little circles forward. Little circles backward. Little circles forward. Little circles back. Try not to let anything else move. Little circles forward. Little circles back. One more time. Little circles forward. Little circles back. Nice. Bend the knee. Bring it forward in front of you and drop back into the twist. Just feel that nice opening in the hip. And then last little exercise, coming onto your hands and knees. You're going to lower down onto your forearms. We're going to take a forearm plank. So you can either walk the knees back, keeping the knees on the ground, or come onto your toes, depending on what's more comfortable for you. Take a deep breath in. Be here. Exhale, drop the heels to the right, toes to the left. Press down through the right forearm. Lift the left arm high into side plank. Exhale, keep the feet and lower the forearm. Use those obliques. Lift the heels, forearm plank. Exhale, the heels to the left. Right arm goes high. Inhale. Exhale, lower the elbow. Lift the heels. Inhale. Heels to the right, toes to the left. Press the left arm high. Feel the inner thigh squeeze. Exhale, lower the elbow. Lift the heels. Inhale. Heels to the left, toes to the right. Left arm presses down as you reach up. Exhale, lower the elbow. Lift the heels. Inhale. Last time to the right. Left arm goes high. Stay here for 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Feel the inner thighs, shoulder blades down the back. Lifting through the pelvic floor, lower abdominals. And lower the left arm. Lift the heels. Inhale. Heels to the left, toes to the right. Left arm down, right arm up. 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. Really press into the floor with the feet or the knees. Exhale, 2. 1 more inhale. Exhale, 3. Lower the forearm. Lift the heels. Hold here. 3 breaths. Exhale, 1. We're almost done. Exhale, 2. 1 more inhale. Exhale. Release the knees to the floor. Walk yourself back to child's pose. And just be here. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Come rolling it up to sit. Thank you so much for joining me this morning. I hope you had a good little core workout on me. Have a great rest of your day.